I'm upset, except I'm not really. First and foremost, thank you to everyone who is here. We are ready for the show today around 6, which is right about now. Jeremiah Beasley should be making his college decision. I think it may be some people have said 7 too. So either way, we're gonna be here for it live for Jeremiah Beasley's decision. We are, of course, are awaiting my co-host, Mr. Ryan Fravel. This is also simulcasting onto his channel, so onto the Week Zero channel. So be sure to check it out there. Or if you are watching from Week Zero, welcome. Um, but yeah, we got a dope show lined up. Jeremiah Beasley committing live to Michigan. We all know it's to Michigan, right? Everyone knows it's going to be Michigan as the choice. We're also going to talk a little bit about Michigan and that, our stepbrothers to the stepchild, rather, to the West and South Bend battling for 5-star defensive lineman Justin Scott and that commitment, and Notre Dame is in the lead for an elite signal color in 2025. We'll talk about all of that. In the meantime, though, I got my people here. We got comments in the comment section. Seth started early on Ryan, who's not here yet. Spruce up that background, Ryan. Spruce it up. Shout out to Wolverines, Michigan 25, go blue. Always. It's always go blue. You know it. Blue know it. Are we thinking we're gonna get him? Of course, Ross. There's no doubt in my mind. Unless he pulls the biggest coup since the last biggest coup, and we all know what that was. Aaron Childs choosing the Gators over the Wolverines, which is disrespectful, by the way. And of course, Demetrius Wycliffe. I'm upset. We all are until we aren't. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm not gonna be upset when Beasley chooses the Wolverines over Lil Bronem, who looks like the only other real competition. I know he made some other official visits, but Mel Tucker, the Fighting Mel Tuckers down there in East Lansing, are really the only competition to the Wolverines for his recruitment, in my opinion. We'll see what happens, though. Of course, it should be a good day for Michigan football. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Let me know what else you guys, what else is on your minds out here. If he doesn't commit to Michigan, I'm flipping the table. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna flip this table. Microphones everywhere. Show is off immediately. I will go into hiding, not necessarily hiding, but I will not be present for a long, long time on the Maize Madman. I can't. We can't suffer another defeat, especially to Lil Bronem. If he commits to Lil Bronem, then all bets are off. All bets are off. Aaron Scott hit me. Aaron Scott. So my right now, I think he is really. I think Aaron Scott wants to commit to the Wolverines. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he wants to. The kid wants to commit to the Wolverines. There's a lot of family pressure. I read something in the Dayton Daily News. I know the Dayton Daily News. However, I read something in the Dayton Daily News where all the family and friends, every time he mentions the Wolverines, are you know sucking teeth and things like that. So I think it's difficult from that perspective. Even though Michigan has really laid out the blue carpet for Aaron Scott and the family, and Ryan has joined us here, really laid out the blue carpet for Aaron Scott and his family. It's still a difficult thing to choose the rival school, especially when you live in the state. However, like I said, I think the kid wants to choose Michigan.
So that's what's going on with Aaron Scott, because my understanding was that it was all Oregon right now.
I mean, he's also said that Oregon's like his dream school since he was a kid. However, I do think the distance is
Yeah,
what is
hey
driving
man, like Lucas
towards
says, they
being
got the
there.
McDonald's bag. That McDonald's bag comes in handy sometimes, man.
Right. No doubt about it. We're getting a lot of comments. I'm just trying to get to it. What's up, Triple M? What's up, my guy? Doom. What's up, man? Dooney Don. It's been a while since I've seen this face on the lives. What's going on, sir? Real live here in the other state, keeping it real. You gotta keep it and stay strong. I know what it's like to live there and be a fan of the Wolverines. But Ryan, what's going on, man?
Hey man, not much. Just got a new job, so I'm
Very nice.
I'm gonna announce it here if you don't mind. I just got hired on at the Irish Tribune
Very nice.
as a
Congratulations.
recruiting analyst and sports writer. So I'm gonna be.
That's cool.
They're gonna help through their connections. They're gonna get me set up with some interviews with CJ Carr, Justin Scott, Cam Williams, some of our top guys. So I'm kind of excited for that. But I also get credentials, so I'll be able to get on field level, like
Sweet.
on field stuff where any Notre Dame game I go to. So I'm hyped about that.
That's dope.
But yeah, man, they did it because the tweets I've been posting recently, I've been blowing up my Twitter, and so they were interested, and so I got hired on. So I've said I haven't made it big yet on I haven't made it big yet on YouTube, but hey, man, I'm excited for this opportunity.
Absolutely, man. That is massive, by the way. Everyone, congratulate Ryan. It's only fair, and that's huge. Congratulations again, man. I wish I had some claps here.
I'll give you some. I'll give you some inside intel, man. If we have a Notre Dame Michigan battle, I can't. They're making me sign an NDA.
Yeah.
So where I technically publicly can't say anything that without a recruit's approval.
Right. You haven't signed it yet. Go ahead.
But I haven't signed it yet. So if I hear anything, especially with Justin Scott, I'll let you know.
Right.
I will say this. I can't go too into detail, but we have some news on Justin Scott. Let's just say that he's cut down his top 5 to a few specific schools. I can't say on air, but I'll leave it at that.
All right. That's very cryptic. We already know. We know that it's a battle in the Midwest. It's a Midwest battle.
See, and it's weird because depending on who you talk to,
right,
it's like it's the flavor of the week, basically. I mean, what was a week ago? It was Notre Dame, Miami. This week, Notre Dame, Michigan. Now I got people from the Ohio State board saying it's Ohio State,
6 o'clock.
Michigan.
Let me make sure we're not gonna miss this because we got to see this live, by the way. But I'm thinking someone said it's around 7 o'clock, so let's just make sure. But yeah, what were you saying, Ryan?
But now it's like a thing, I guess, that Ohio State fans are trying to promote this false propaganda that it's an Ohio State Georgia battle.
Of course. Yo, those Buckeyes, man.
Hey, man, but what's for real quick? I don't think
7 p.m.
Scott,
yeah.
I think that boat has sailed to Georgia, especially with the stuff that's coming out. I don't know if you've seen it online.
I have, and it's disgusting.
So I don't think any big time commits are going to be coming to Georgia anytime soon because I think a postseason ban and maybe some scholarship offers are going to be lost here. I don't know if they'll take away their natties, but I mean, they took a USC's away for the whole Reggie Bush situation. So
I hope they. Well, this is selfish and stupid of me to say. I hope they don't get a postseason ban. But at the same time, I take that away immediately. I take that back immediately because obviously the safety of these women and young women is more important than any football game that could be played. And apparently it's pretty epidemic in Georgia. So
it makes it, I'll say this though. I had a lot of respect for Kirby Smart as a coach.
Yeah.
But after this stuff came out, I think he's personally just a trash human being. And I mean, I feel like it's the whole Baylor situation all over again. If you remember that situation,
kind of, it's a little worse than that in some ways.
A little worse, but
we'll talk about it. here in a second. I want to make sure that you get your flowers. Seth Scott, who gives you a hard time here about you.
Man. Thanks.
He says congratulations. Shout out to Seth. My guy Groove is here. What's going on, Groove? Seth also says Ohio State fans are literally in the same boat, drinking out of the same bottle with each other because they think it's cool.
You know what's hilarious? When you guys got what was it? Something about when Bryce West committed.
Rules don't apply in the South.
When Bryce West committed, you know how many Ohio State fans were on that, like tagging Michigan, like, hey, like y'all are still our little bro now and stuff like that. And I'm like,
right,
guys, you guys lost to them 2 straight years. And then it's hilarious because they'll backpedal and they'll say, well, oh, so what? They beat us 2 straight years in a row. What happened before then?
Yeah. Which, by the way, when we used to say what happened before all the losses to them, you know, they were so it's an argument that's never going to be won. We've got to win in perpetuity going forward for it to be a thing. Oh, so just really quick, there was a incident with a recruit. This is just the one that really sparked the whole thing. A recruit was on campus being recruited, physically picked up a young lady and
assaulted her.
Exactly. And then no uncertain terms, forced her to perform an act on him, a sexual act. He then left, got drunk while on his recruitment visit, by the way.
Mind you, this kid is also 16 years old.
16. He's on a visit, got drunk, came back to that same young lady's room later in the night and further assaulted her. And the next morning, she called her mother and the police. That sparked off
an investigation.
And now it's just a chain reaction of, you know, things coming out about
right now. I believe 12 players that Kirby Smart has recruited.
Oh, we got a super chat from Groove, who just sent the super chat. No question. Shout out to you, Groove. Thank you.
But I guess it's now up to 12. 12 recruits that have been recruited by Kirby Smart have been arrested. So this isn't like accused. They have been arrested. There was evidence of a crime committed. And the school covered it up. And actually, in one situation, Kirby Smart pressured 8 teammates of this one
to go to the courthouse. Right.
Yeah, to bail him out with their own money.
And not only to bail him out, but to appear in the courtroom in some form of intimidation against, you know, the accuser.
And the girl that the victim was also a member of the football program. She was like a manager, I believe. So, man.
Ryan, there's something for you.
Hey, trust me, it's gonna happen. We're gonna run up the scoreboard too. We're gonna run up that scoreboard, man.
We don't want another situation. We don't want another Nittany Lion situation where we can't send a Fighting Irish to do a Wolverines job.
Hey, you know what? We all win when both of us beat them this year.
Come on, Moose. You sound like Antoine. Don't do this. He's not. Have you seen this kid? He's built like a tank.
But overall, man, it's just a disgusting situation.
Come on, Drew. Let him know, man. Don't do that. That's Antoine speaking.
Let me ask you this: what do you think is a fair punishment? Like, I mean, obviously, I know, like you said, selfishly, you don't want him to get postseason ban.
But I think that's the only way. They have to get some sort of ban. There has to be scholarships taken away.
Do you think that it goes as far as stripping their national titles? I mean, how I look at it is if they stripped USC's title for something as small as signing autographs.
Yeah.
I mean,
see, here's the thing with stripping national titles, especially in this era of playoff football, is because then how do you decide who was the champion for those 2 years? Do you give it to whoever made the championship game?
And who was the other one? Was it Ohio State?
Alabama,
yeah.
But here's the thing: you can't really do that because Georgia beat teams to get to that point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, at that point, it'd be like an Ohio State, TCU,
right?
Natty, and then whoever they beat in Michigan. So it'd be a Michigan, Bama, Natty.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. So there you have it. I don't know how the NCAA figures that out, but the NCAA is also a joke. So I have no faith in them.
But like, I think it's hilarious. Obviously not the situation, but the fact that Georgia fans waited since 80 something? Was it 1989, 1990? Was the last time they won a Natty, and they finally win one, and it could get stripped, which is
I know, man. That's crazy.
Oh man,
they should get like, I don't know, it's something this serious. These are very serious allegations, of course, and I want to allow due process to work out. However,
well, my understanding is that all of these guys, they were all arrested, so they were charged with the crime.
Yeah,
and I believe in one of them, Kirby Smart actually paid for a recruit's bail out of his own money. That's kind of like a recent update to that. I don't know if you saw that, but and then the kid had some other off the field issues that weren't mentioned in the article, and now he transferred somewhere else. But I mean, if this is true, I hope it's not like an Ohio State situation where it seems like Urban Meyer didn't take the fall. He kind of made his assistant coaches take it for him.
Right.
Because I think Kirby Smart needs to get some punishment in this as well. Not just the school and not just the players.
Absolutely. I agree. Kirby Smart should be reprimanded in some way. What exactly that is, I don't know.
I don't know if they'll fire him because I don't know if they'll fire him.
Don't you think that's the only
I think that's what they have to do.
They have to do that.
Georgia will, because what was it? One of the officers that actually arrested that recruit that we were talking about earlier, when he was interrogating this kid, wasn't really interrogating him, was just more like, hey man, like, I hope you come play for my Bulldogs, stuff like that. Like,
the comment sections deteriorating. There's bro, we're all here for Michigan. Let's not kill each other.
Yes.
We're supposed to be brothers. Anyway, Chrome 59. All right, so this is all stemming from the Brian Robinson is soft comments, which, by the way, the views of Jason Moose are Jason Moose's and Jason Moose's alone, and in no way reflect the Maize Madman or Week 0.
He's starting to turn into this. He's starting to turn into like the Michael Dallas fan. He's starting to turn into the Dallas fan of the Michigan
nobody is
just a little bit.
Dallas fan. That's crazy. He says the most outlandish things. According to him, Notre Dame is the epitome of winning. They are going to get every recruit that they attempt.
Dude, I'm a Notre Dame fan, and I don't even say that stuff. Like, I'm not that outlandish.
Now we know you too.
I say some outlandish
can get crazy,
but I mean, I don't go like full nutty on you.
Absolutely. Like we are here awaiting, of course, the commitment of 4-star linebacker Jeremiah Beasley. He is a in-state target of the Wolverines. He should be announcing his commitment anytime here within the next hour. So keep it locked with us, because we are going to be with him live when he does it. Well, we won't be with. Let me rephrase that, because I don't want people to think they bamboozled me. They said they was going to have him on the show. We will not have Jeremiah Beasley on the show. However, at least not right now. However, his commitment, we will be live telling you and showing you his commitment right here. Oh, speaking of Dallas fan, you scrounged him up. Look at that. You say his name 3 times and he appears. What did I say about Notre Dame that was off? Top 3. You've never said anything about Notre Dame that was off.
Top 3 all time. Like in terms of like historical,
yeah, no, for sure.
I think I think it's Notre Dame, Ohio State, Michigan. Not in that order, but just like at the top 3.
Don't. First of all, the conversation should start with Michigan. most wins. In fact, we're about to be the first to 1,000. You know that?
Well, we're talking about historical here.
That's historic. There's nothing more historical than that.
Who has more national titles?
I think we got the same amount.
Do we?
I'm pretty sure we do.
You guys got 12?
You guys got, you got 12?
12 that are recognized.
Let me know in the comment section, Michigan, how many national titles does Michigan have? I think it might be 11. But back then you could just claim a national title anyway, so I don't know. Like, everybody's a national champion.
Hey, Harvard's a national champion technically.
I think they got the most, right? Harvard. They're still claiming national. We're the 2022 national champs.
Speaking of Harvard, really quick, if you don't mind, one of Notre Dame's top targets right now, Gerby
That's
Lambert.
The number. Level 1 is absolutely right. 25, 17, and 1 is the only number that really matters when speaking of Michigan and the redhead stepchild.
But Gerby Lambert, he's one of the top recruits that we're still after, canceled his Penn State visit to take a visit to Harvard.
I mean, wouldn't you? I'm just being real. It's Harvard.
Bro, that is like the ultimate disrespect to Penn State. He's like, nah, man, Happy Valley, D1 football, the whiteout. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm going to go to Harvard.
Yes. And look, I'm not even being like, seriously, if Harvard is going to give you a scholarship, go to Harvard.
And so then it came out to recently that he took his Ohio State official visit to, not this past weekend, but last weekend.
I'm humbled. Thank you.
And
sometimes I just walk in and bad because to say GOAT is kind of, but thank you.
But he went on his Ohio State official visit, right? And he told reporters that he wasn't
I didn't mean to put that up.
He wasn't too impressed.
Yeah.
With his visit to Ohio State, which is like the ultimate disrespect to Ohio State too.
That is disrespectful.
His top 3, listen to this. This is his top 3 right now. Notre Dame, Boston
College.
Talk about
this, CJ. Just 1 second. Go ahead.
Notre Dame, Boston College, and Harvard.
Yeah.
He left Ohio State and Penn State out of his top schools. That is hilarious.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I would leave the other state out of my top schools, especially if I'm getting recruited by the likes of like Notre Dame and Harvard. Emphasis on Harvard, by the way. But
the disrespect to Boston College.
Yeah. Which is another good school. And I think Ohio's the other state accepts like 90% of their applicants. It's something crazy. But anyway.
You know what's crazy though? When do you ever see a top 3 from a top 50 recruit of Notre Dame, Harvard, and Boston College?
Like, it's not often. This kid was raised pretty well, obviously. CJ Feature says RIP Ryan Mallett, for sure. Rest in peace, Ryan Mallett. Only 35 years young, died in an apparent drowning incident in Florida. He was a former 5-star recruit that was recruited by Michigan and actually committed to the Wolverines before transferring to Arkansas. Of course, played in the NFL for, I believe, 7-8 years, something like that. But rest in peace, Ryan Mallett.
For sure. I mean, I had very, vivid memories of him playing at Arkansas. He was one of my favorite quarterbacks back then.
Yeah. No, he was huge, right? From what I remember, he's like 6'5", 6'6", had a big arm. For sure, Ryan Mallett was definitely a beast. Yeah, we are awaiting the commitment of, again, 4-star linebacker out of the state of Michigan, Jeremiah Beasley. Top schools include the Wolverines and Lil Bro Nim, along with some others, but they don't really need to be mentioned because I really think it's between Lil Bro Nim and Michigan, with Michigan, of course, being the destination. Go ahead.
I got some breaking news for you.
Let's do it.
This is from the Blue and Gold, and I think this is going to make some Michigan fans happy. So, earlier today, On 3's Chad Simmons had a report that he was hearing, what he was hearing on the top 2024 recruits. Justin Scott, the report did, kind of clarify what I was saying. Miami has was trending for Scott, which was the case earlier this month. But from what they're telling Blue and Gold,
you're doing this on purpose. You're breaking up.
Oh, am I breaking up? Hello? Did we lose you? I think we lost Phil.
Oh no, maybe it was me. It was
Oh no,
me.
your internet.
It's me.
Let me go back. But anyway, which was the case earlier this month, but recent intel suggests that Scott is trending towards staying home in the Midwest. Georgia has now faded for him, and while folks on the Miami side of things feel kind of good about Scott, a lot of people in the industry don't buy it. I've been hearing a lot of positive Michigan buzz for the five-star talent for a while there. I thought the Wolverines were running third or fourth for Scott, but they actually might be the team to beat at this point. When it comes to these high-profile recruitments, it can be tough to gauge what's true and what's a smokescreen. I'm not buying the Miami stock, the Ohio State stock, or the Georgia stock right now under Scott's recruitment, but I am with Michigan. To keep the stock terms going, Ohio State, Notre Dame would be a hold for me at this point, and I'm hard selling Georgia. His timeline is also unpredictable. I've heard that he's considering stretching things well into the winter or could decide in July. All in all, I'm not loving Notre Dame's chances with how things seem to be trending for Scott. However, the staff needs to weather the storm. Hope he takes his time with the process.
Yeah. So there you have it. What I've been telling people this whole time, Michigan and Justin Scott is a thing. 5-star defensive lineman out of St. Ignatius High School in Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to my guy, Jake Klee. Thank you, sir. Shout out to you. Notre Dame sucks, Ryan, just for clarity. Okay. Wanted to be clear. He wanted to be clear. That,
hey, man, you know what? Really quick, I think, you need to give these people need to give us credit. Phil, I think we deserve some credit because who are the two people that have consistently been saying for the last few months, Justin Scott eventually it's just going to come down to Notre Dame, Michigan because he's going to want to stay home.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I mean,
we've been saying this, man.
We have. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think we deserve some credit. I think we deserve a little, applause for that.
Yes, we do. If you give us our flowers now, we'll accept them now.
But hey, I'd rather him go to Michigan. Like,
give him that bump.
I'll say this: like, I would rather him go to Michigan than go to Ohio State or Miami. So I that's fine with me as long as I don't care if it's Notre Dame or Michigan at this point. As long as he doesn't end up at those other three schools, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. See, and for me, I'd rather him go anywhere but Notre Dame or the other state. So it's a little different. We got different.
Hey man, we got that rivalry with Miami, so
that's true, right? Because you guys were very disrespectful to Miami.
Called them convicts.
Right. Yeah, that was very, very disrespectful.
Hey, but we backed it up though. We whooped that ass.
Groove says we should get on some Bob Marley with him, and he's not talking music. If I didn't have drug tests, Groove, I'd be all for it, bro. But they make things. They do cleanses now. Who knows?
But really
on Wayful, Justin Scott, great combo. Yes, sir. Level 1, you absolutely are right. That would be a great combo, and to take them both right out of the clutches of those redheads in South Bend.
And you know what? Let's just say this. Let's hope, because I think Scott is going to be on campus. It sounds like for that July 30th. It just seems like they're just kind of like finalizing everything.
Yeah.
So, and that's a huge weekend. If Notre Dame can stave off Michigan,
right,
till July 30th, that's a huge Notre Dame recruiting weekend. That's when we have, all our 5 stars on campus. CJ Carr will be there. Cam Williams will be there. Logan Thomas, Bryce Young will be there. So if we can hold off till then, I think that helps us, especially if we can get him on that OV. Because remember, none of the other schools in his top 5 have any more official visits with him. Notre Dame's the only school that has an official visit.
Right.
So I think, like I said, I think right now, if you're Michigan fans, you want him to commit this summer, which
Absolutely.
is
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
If he pushes it off into the winter, I think that might favor Notre Dame. I think that's kind of where it's at right now. If he commits
I agree
July,
with that.
He's going to Michigan.
I think for Michigan fans, definitely we want him to commit sooner rather than later. If he goes into the season, especially if Notre Dame is able to pull off that win week, 3 or 4 against the other state, and he's there for that, that could be massive. So definitely want him to recruit.
But overall, man,
to commit sooner rather than later.
Tough day. I mean, Elijah Rushing seems like he's going to go to Oregon. Carter Nelson was a guy that we wanted. Number 3 tight end. He's going to Nebraska. Justin Scott's trending away to Michigan. KVA, who's a top 10 or linebacker in his class. Seems like he's going to USC. So, man, we're taking our hits right now, man. We're kind of like where you guys were just a few weeks ago.
Man, look, here's the thing. Like, it can happen so fast, and one recruit starts like a chain reaction of things, as we saw with Michigan, right? Aaron Scott, and it's not necessarily Boo Carter. Boo Carter was a coin flip. We understood that and was favoring Tennessee the whole way, so we understood that. But the Aaron Childs one is what really hurt, because then that started a chain reaction of like Darian Mayo not even showing up for his OV, and then Elijah Moore, who was already favoring other schools, not coming to Michigan. So that one hurt a little more than, anything else so far.
That's the thing. And like Dallas fan says, Kingston Villamu Asa is making his decision around the same time as Scott. If they both commit around the same time, and we don't get either of them.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just shutting off my phone.
Villamuasa, is that the kid that's favoring Penn State or USC?
No, it's his top 3 is USC, Ohio State, Notre Dame.
Okay, all right.
Each fan base and each recruiting insider has each board has a prediction for him to land. So it's like
there's no other rival or enemy over Michigan for Notre Dame.
See, I disagree with that. I personally I can respect Michigan because of the history, but I can't respect Miami because I freaking hate Miami.
You think Miami's a bigger rival for you guys?
No, I'm not saying they're a bigger rival, but in terms of the teams I hate, I hate Miami,
for sure. I get it.
Miami more. I had Miami fans chirping on me on Twitter, acting like they said, "What has Notre Dame done since 1988?" I said, a national title appearance and 2 CFPs, and the second most 10-win seasons behind Clemson and Alabama, the third,
right,
since 2010. What has Miami done? Oh, you guys haven't won a natty. Going to the CFP is nothing. I'm like, yeah, you guys are saying that because you've never been to the CFP and will probably never be to one.
Yeah. So Miami is definitely trending in the wrong direction after last year.
Their fans act like they've won 6 national titles in the last 10 years, dude. Their fans they can't even sell out their stadium or half of it.
These guys are still arguing about Anyway, make sure you hit the like button, share the live. We were up to 92 people at one time. That's a record for us on a live, right? So thank you all. I appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe to both channels, Week 0, and of course, Maize Madman. I appreciate it. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about the quarterback while we wait for Jeremiah Beasley, 2025 quarterback Deuce Knight. Top 3 quarterback. I think he's ranked 3rd right now nationally in the 2025 class for quarterbacks out of Mississippi. Is favoring the Fighting Irish right now. What's your thoughts on it?
Who was it again? Sorry.
Deuce Knight, quarterback, 5-star quarterback.
So that came out. That's we've had no positive information on anything outside of Gerby Lambert for the 2024 class.
Yeah.
We're at 21 commits right now. So Notre Dame's pretty much done with their class at this point.
He has not yet committed.
But Deuce Knight is a big one for 2025.
Yeah.
His lead recruiter, that Coach Gino, the guy we got from Wisconsin, he's the guy that developed Desmond Ridder at Cincinnati. Dude is hit his recruitment out of the park. Deuce Knight, I believe, right now is ranked as the number 3 quarterback in the 2025 class.
Yeah.
So the kid is talented. And because of the work that Coach Gino's doing, Notre Dame and Tennessee are his top 2 right now.
Right.
It's pretty 50-50. The thing that helps Notre Dame in this recruitment is that McIntyre, who is, I believe, the second behind Bryce Underwood, is trending towards Tennessee. So they'll pretty much take Tennessee out of the running for Deuce Knight, which then, that leaves Notre Dame. So I'm just hoping that we can lock up Deuce Knight. Notre Dame fans on the boards are like, is it illegal if we pay McIntyre to just commit to the Vols already so we can get Deuce Knight? Like, that's where we're at right now. So, man, I don't know if you've watched tape on Deuce yet. I know you guys are heavily after Bryce Underwood.
Right.
But, man, I think Deuce Knight, outside of Bryce Underwood, like, to be honest with you, might be the second best quarterback in the class.
That's strong. Because they're a good 2025 might have a better crop of quarterbacks even than 24. So that's very strong. Bryce Underwood, though, let me tell you, he's the apple of my eye. And I know we technically have a 5-star quarterback in Jaden Davis for 2024, but let me tell you, he better hope JJ McCarthy plays so well. This is the scenario for Jaden Davis. He better hope JJ McCarthy plays so well that he goes to the NFL draft and JJ wins that job for next year, because he would much rather be the incumbent quarterback that Bryce Underwood has to unseat rather than both of them starting on an equal playing field and Bryce Underwood and him in a quarterback competition. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself because Bryce Underwood has not committed to Michigan. Of course, Michigan is one of the favorites among some others. So, but if Michigan lands Underwood, it's going to be a problem. That being said, we're up to 98 people in the live. Shout out to all 98 of you. Join the discussion. If you have questions, hit us in the comment section. We are here to answer them all. There's Bryce Underwood is Jeremiah Beasley's teammate. Yes, he is, which would go a long way today when we land Jeremiah Beasley, helping to get Bryce over to the good guys.
Let me ask you guys this. If Bryce Underwood doesn't go to Michigan, like, I know that, is there a backup plan? Like, do you guys have another offer?
Oh, yeah. We've got Stone Sanders,
okay.
is Ryan Montgomery. So Michigan is definitely talking to a lot of quarterbacks in the 2025 class. And Kirk Campbell is spearheading that. So he's doing a great job so far as a recruiter. Much better.
Because Notre Dame, outside of Deuce Knight,
we don't
really have a backup plan. I mean, Bear Bachmeier, he's a top 10 quarterback right now.
Man, sounding like you guys are a little disgruntled with your coaching staff.
No, it's not that. It's just, I think it's because, when you have quarterbacks and wide receivers especially, and Michigan has got their fair share of this as well.
That could be what happens, Moose. I agree.
When you don't run a, pass-happy offense like Notre Dame and Michigan have, like Notre Dame and Michigan, what's their forte? Running the ball down your throat, having a great offensive line, great defense, right? That's been their forte the last, 20 years?
Right.
So I think that kind of, at times, makes it hard to get those high-profile recruits because you want them to know, they want to see what offense you guys have. So,
yes, George McIntyre, you're right.
But that's where I'm hoping that Deuce Knight, let's get into the season. Let's see if Sam Hartman can throw for, 35 touchdowns. I think that's a, accomplishable number.
Yeah.
With how good Sam Hartman is. Let's see if if Sam Hartman can air out our offense, which I don't know if you saw, but CBS Sports came out with the most improved units in college football for this year.
Yeah.
And they expect Notre Dame to have an explosive offense with Sam Hartman. So I'm hoping that, kids will start to say, hey, man, this Sam Hartman guy, he's really good. I want to go play quarterback at Notre Dame and do the same thing.
Hey, Moose, you got to chill.
Come on, Moose.
Brian Robinson is a child, all right? A child that just happens to be built like Thor. And if he decides to commit to the Wolverines, I'm going to welcome him with open arms. We're going to embrace Brian Robinson as the 4-star that he is. And it's another win for the Wolverines over those guys in the Buckeye State, because we will be pulling him out of Ohio. So it's another talent pluck from Ohio to add to, we're just adding to the infinity gauntlet of kids from Ohio. And then we're going to snap the Buckeyes right out of the universe moving forward.
You can do that after we beat that Buckeye ass.
Look, if the Buckeyes lose multiple games next year, I wouldn't shed a tear.
Hey, man, if they lose to Western Kentucky.
That's not going to happen. Y'all got to stop saying that. This off thinks he's better than
Hey, Jason Moose thinks that Western Kentucky could low-key beat Ohio State.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, You know what? Like, I'm so excited for football season. Bro, like, you realize we're a little bit over 60 days, right? So
a little over 60 days. Yep.
Man.
It's going to be a fun time.
Hey, and we just got news that the Ohio State game is sold out. So I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be at the USC game. Both games have sold out officially. So I'm just hoping there's not more other state fans than Notre Dame.
Damn it, Mark. Don't say that Bryce is Drew Henson. Please don't put that on Bryce Underwood. Look, because Drew Henson was highly coveted, highly recruited. Brady was kind of, obviously came from California. Davis, though, was highly recruited too. So I got to give him that. Brady was a little more under the radar than Davis was. Just, Mark, who is Drew Henson in this scenario? Let me know that.
Pull up that comment by blank name. The one who Western Kentucky is upset
with the disrespect. Look, man, I'm not trying. Western Kentucky has a really good quarterback,
Austin Reed.
Yeah, and they got a decent team for what Western Kentucky.
Number one offense in the country the last 2 years.
That's where we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful when we say things like that about teams like Western Kentucky.
No, that they statistically had the number one offense in college football the last 2 years.
That's fair. That's cool. But beating the other state, who I despise, by the way, and if they did pull it off, I would jump for joy.
I mean, who has a better shot?
Money on it.
The mighty Youngstown State Penguins or the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers?
I will give the better shot to Western Kentucky. But again, it's a shot, like in the dark. Both of them are shooting in the dark.
Blindfold on.
Right, yeah. So, but yeah, of the two, Western Kentucky has the better shot.
I think you guys wait. Do you think Michigan will beat OSU? Yeah, hell yeah. You guys, I think you guys win by 21 plus.
By 15 plus. Yo, we're gonna destroy them. How the hell are you measuring his toughness from high school film? Sound great. Oh, this is obviously isn't for us. This is a conversation that's being had in the comment section. Yeah, he did. No, he definitely was the quarterback that was looked at with more potential. In fact, Lloyd Carr tried his best to get Drew Henson on the field. He wanted Drew Henson to play so bad, but he just wasn't that great. And then he went to the pros and also wasn't that great. So it is what it is.
So basically he's who is that
up
guy?
Over 100, Ryan.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Make sure you like and share the live. And thank you for the support. The show continues to grow. We probably are the best duo in terms of, back and forth here. I give
Ryan by the way, hey man, hey, I appreciate it. But really quick, for all those Michigan fans that watch this,
right?
What the hell are you guys doing? I posted my JJ McCarthy video, and that's only got 28 views. That is disrespectful to JJ, man.
That's a bit disrespectful.
Go over to Week 0 Productions, man. Give your boy your future Heisman Trophy winner some love.
Absolutely. And JJ, exactly. Future. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that for us.
That's definitely not fan service, man. That's not fan service at all.
Not at all, because you believe that with your heart. Oh, someone says, where is it?
On Week 0 Productions. Go look up Week 0 Productions on YouTube. It's I think the second recent video. So yeah, go give that a look. My editor Kyle just put that together for y'all. So I really hope you appreciate it. I think Phil gave it a watch, and I think it's Triple M certified that it is fire. So please, if you guys can, go give that a watch. We put a lot of time and effort into those videos. So if you guys can go watch it, drop some comments, give us some subscribers, whatever. But yeah, go watch our future Heisman Trophy winner on Week 0 Productions.
Stop it. Who are you?
What are you going to disrespect Stetson Bennett like that and call him Stenson?
Well, first of all, Stetson Bennett disrespected himself. But JJ McCarthy is no Stetson Bennett, and Stetson Bennett is no JJ McCarthy. Let's be clear. Oh, this must be, this is Drew Henson. Yeah, he was off. He just wasn't good either. I don't know.
People, did somebody say JJ's going to be a Hall of Famer?
He is. Hall of Fame a little too much, somebody said. Don't do that. JJ McCarthy is a future Super Bowl winning quarterback.
If JJ McCarthy makes the Hall of Fame,
Heisman Trophy, national championship.
Brady Quinn needs to be in the Hall of Fame. JJ McCarthy's in the Hall of Fame.
No, he doesn't.
Yes. Don't.
My uncle, by the way, who is a Browns fan,
hates Brady Quinn.
Despises Brady Quinn. He said he lifted all those weights and couldn't throw it 15 yards, man. So Brady Quinn is not a popular figure in my uncle's house.
No, I didn't mean NFL Hall of Fame. I meant College Football Hall of Fame. If that, I know people are saying I'm tweaking.
I mean NFL Hall of Fame.
I was meaning more College Football Hall of Fame.
JJ's a superstar.
Like, you don't just Brady Quinn hasn't made it yet, but you don't just like get nominated for 2 Heismans in a row and then not get into the College Football Hall of Fame.
Well, 45 touchdowns is a lot, and you're right. I don't think JJ will pass for 45 touchdowns.
Really, actually, this is an interesting question. I want to ask the chat this.
Yeah.
And put all your bias aside. Over under, what would be your over under for Sam Hartman and JJ McCarthy touchdown passes this year? I think that's a fair question. I'm kind of interested to see.
So let's set the over under, and you guys tell us you taking over or under. So for Sam Hartman, we going 35 or 30? Let's go 30.
I'll go 25. 25 for
so that's too hard because I was going to give JJ.
Okay, 30. Okay, 30.
For Sam Hartman, 30 over under passing touchdowns this upcoming season. And for JJ, we're going to set it at 25 over or under for JJ McCarthy for passing touchdowns.
That's actually a good one for JJ. I think that's actually like a perfect number.
Yeah, I think he might land right at around 25. I'm going to go over because I think he's going to get 27 to 29 touchdown passes this season.
What do you think about Sam Hartman? You think he could go
Sam Hartman, 30? I think he can definitely go over 30. I'm trying to think about who he's passing to. I know you guys got some young talent at wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
But proven talent is a different thing. So I'm gonna push right at 30. I think he gets to 30.
The reason I push back a lot on the who does he have to throw to stuff is like people forget he was throwing to wide receivers at Wake Forest. I mean, like, what's your Twitter?
The Twitter is the same as this. At Maize is at Maize Madman. My personal Twitter is at Altitude ALTIDUDE.
I didn't even know that was your personal.
Yeah, that's me. I've been using it more recently. I used to use it a whole bunch, but since I've been doing this, I have kind of fallen back from it.
Okay, Jason said Andy passes more, Hartman over. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's the thing. Is
You
like,
don't think they're going to lean on their run game this year? Last
I
year they
do.
did
Audric
and had some
Estime.
success.
Yeah,
Right?
Audric Estime. I mean, what we got are, I don't know if you saw the early mock drafts for next year, but our two
32,
tackles,
34.
Blake
Okay.
Fisher and Joe Alt, are both projected first round picks on the
Right.
offensive line position. So I think it'd be a waste to not use Audric Estime with the run game.
Right.
But I think Sam Hartman will be the first Notre Dame quarterback to hit 30 touchdown passes since Brady, which is crazy that hasn't happened since then. But
Brady
no, like
Quinn,
the interesting
supermodel.
stat, Sam Hartman, and like I know people are saying like in the chat, Notre Dame doesn't have targets.
Man, you know who
Remember.
else would like to really quick, Ryan?
Okay.
You know who else would like to see Alex Orji as the backup quarterback? Robert Griffin III. Would love that as
Wait, is he brother? Is he brothers with the guy, that orgy from Vanderbilt?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering.
With that orgy, is he related to that other orgy? He and that other orgy got something in common.
But no, like people forget that outside of A.T. Perry, who name one receiver that Sam Hartman threw to at Wake Forest? I don't think anybody in this chat can name outside of A.T. Perry. I mean, and people for like interesting stat about Sam Hartman. He started for 3 years, right?
Right.
He's thrown for 40 touchdowns, all but one of them. The 1 year he didn't throw for 40 touchdowns was last year, and he threw for 39.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the dude's like almost a guaranteed 40. But I think in Notre Dame's offense, it's probably going to be like 30 something, like 31, 32.
Yeah, I mean, Notre Dame likes to run the football. I mean, at least last year they found a groove running the football. Especially when they went on that streak of wins, they really
Have you seen Audric Estime like this year?
I haven't seen him.
Last year he looked like a tank.
Yeah.
This year, dude, he slimmed out a little bit, and I don't know how this physically is possible. The dude is slimmed out, right, to add some speed.
Right.
But he looks like double the size he was last year, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Orgy at Vandy next weekend.
Who is Stone Sanders on Michigan Football News website? It says we are recruiting. Stone Sanders is his name. He's 6'2".
That's what I was going to ask. Yep. With Stone Sanders, you guys are obviously recruiting him.
Yep.
If he wants to commit to Michigan,
yep.
Do you make him hold off if you're still in pursuit for Bryce Underwood?
That's an excellent question. I gotta be honest. I don't know. Isn't he like is he the second rated quarterback?
No, Stone Sanders is number 5.
Okay, good. All right. So if Stone Sanders wants to commit to Michigan, let's ask this of the people in the comment section as well. If you are Michigan and Stone Sanders, the 5th rated quarterback in the 2025 class, says, "Hey, I'm ready to commit, be a Wolverine," do you tell him to hold off until you get more of an inclination on what Bryce Underwood is going to do, or do you take that commitment and still pursue Bryce Underwood? I think personally, I don't want to take any chances with Bryce Underwood not choosing the Wolverines. This is one, and I go back to this. This is one that Michigan has to win. Michigan has to get Bryce Underwood for so many reasons. And one of the reasons even is playing defense against, our rivals, right? But also we have to get him because it's an in-state recruit. He's obviously the number 1 in-state recruit. We've lost the number 1 in-state recruit in recent years on several occasions. So this is important. So I would have to tell Stone to wait, and I know that hurts, but we need to get Bryce Underwood. I can't hear a thing you're saying.
Michigan has 9 national titles in the pool era. Notre Dame also has 9 in the pool era. However, Notre Dame has 11 total that are recognized by the NCAA. Those previous 2 came in like the early 1900s. So technically we're tied if you count the ones from the AP poll era.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? But we're not going to be tied in wins. And Michigan's going to have 1,000 wins by the end of the season. The only team in college football with 1,000 wins, by the way.
It took you guys long enough to get up there.
I mean, nobody else is there, so.
I mean, you guys were sitting on that, 900 something range for a while when you guys were going 5-7, 4-8 under Rich Rodriguez. Hey. I know that brings back a lot of bad memories, but
124. My sister, who is a fan of the other state, by the way, all full disclosure here.
What?
Yeah.
How was she not disowned?
My entire family, both sides, entire family on both sides are the other state fans. My family, we're from Ohio. I've explained this all before. And they are all the other state fans, and she's watching the number of live viewers. So shout out to everyone. We are up to 122. We got up to 124. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to both the Maize Madman and Week 0. We really appreciate it. We are awaiting, and looks like we're about 3 minutes away from the commitment of one 4-star linebacker, Jeremiah Beasley. We're going to have it right here on the Maize Madman. So keep it locked. Rich Rod shaking my head. Man, that was a horrible era. I try to forget that. I'm going to be honest with you. Not much good came out of that era except for Denard Robinson. I remember that.
Shoelace.
Yeah, man. It wasn't a lot of good from that era. I gotta be real with you.
Hey, at least Rich Rod knew how to beat Notre Dame, right? Well, yes. Half the time. I guess we
somebody says that too. Les Austin, Rich Rod kicked Notre Dame's.
Yes, hey, we kicked y'all last too when we had Manti Te'o and in 2014. So don't.
That wasn't Rich Rod though. That was Brady Hoke.
Oh, in 2012?
2014.
Oh, okay. Hoke. But still, Brady Hoke's trash.
I think 2012 was that Brady Hoke too. Yeah, Brady Hoke was a Michigan man, as they said.
Hey, and let's not act like that 2011 game was rigged. It was rigged.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, man. There was bad calls at the end of that game.
No, it wasn't.
That one where it was 4th down and 10, you guys got a touchdown in the back of the end zone. He was out. And they still called it. It was not a touchdown. He was most definitely out of bounds.
Yeah, you gotta chill. That was a touchdown. Notre Dame is insanely overrated. Insanely. Yes, they are.
How can we be overrated when we finish in the top 10 almost every year?
A West Virgin. Not a West Virginian. Just
he was a West Virgin.
Right. One of those virgins from the West.
I hated Rich Rod, and I wasn't even.
Man, I thought Rich Rod was real good when he was at West Virginia. I think he should have stayed there, honestly. They had a really good program when he was there. Not to say that they don't have a good program, but they were definitely going. They were trending in the upward trajectory.
Has Michigan ever shut out Notre Dame?
Yes, we just actually. Yes,
no, it wasn't a shutout. It wasn't a shutout.
You're right. We beat you guys by a bunch of points, but we have shut Notre Dame out. It's in the record books. Yeah.
That one game, I'm still mad about it. Where we won, it was 24-0.
Yeah,
they should have counted that pick 6
for sure. Ronnie Bravo says Pat White, Steve Slayton, not without a doubt, they were beasts. Talking about West Virginia, of course, when they were.
Oh, I love Pat White was one of my favorite.
Yeah. Shout out 38-0, RIP for sure. We gave Ryan his moment, and absolutely rest in peace, Ryan Mallett again.
Brady Quinn lost to you guys. What?
31 donut. My guy CJ said. Look at you. You don't gotta look that up. CJ is a fact machine. He just all he spews is facts.
Brady Quinn also didn't have any help.
What's wrong with your facilities, man? Y'all need to upgrade the facilities over at Notre Dame.
No, we're good. No, we got to upgrade them a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, Brady Quinn went 2-1 against Michigan.
That loss though was an embarrassing one.
Let's see.
31-0. CJ already said it. It's a fact.
It's a fact. Okay.
38. It was 38-0.
Let's see. It just says win.
Nah, you see it. Oh shoot, are we missing the I think we're missing it.
Oh, really? Come on, that doesn't count. His one loss against him, he was a true freshman and he had three pass attempts. He wasn't even the starter. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Don't
that does not
take
count.
them how we get them.
That's hilarious.
All right, we gotta add this.
You gonna pull it up and share it?
Yeah. If you can pull it up and share it, that'd be great.
What's he announcing it on?
Looks like he's announcing it on. If I could find that thing,
what's his name again?
The Wolverine. On the Wolverine. His name is Jeremiah Beasley. Come on, man.
Ooh.
The best linebacker in the world, Jeremiah Beasley.
There is a thing. All right. All right, I got it pulled up.
All right.
Share it. And I'll unmute it when he gets on the podium.
Yep. So everybody in the comment section, everybody we know he's going to Michigan, right? Everybody feels the same. It's Michigan or bust.
No, he's going to Notre Dame.
Yo, you say the wildest stuff, man.
No, man, I'm joking. He's going to go to Harvard.
He's going to Harvard for sure.
Or no, actually.
Wolverines.
Oh, is he getting ready?
Yeah, he's getting ready. Don't unmute it yet, though.
Okay. Let's see. Now, okay. He's going to go to Little Bro now.
If he go, I'm not joking. Table will be flipped. Live will disconnect abruptly. I'm walking out.
We're all wrong here. He's going to probably end up going to Rutgers.
Somebody said Delaware.
Nah, man. He'll end up going to Western Kentucky.
Right. Where's he going? Wrong answers only. Where's in the comment section? Where's
Rutgers
going? Wrong answers only.
Rutgers.
Oh my God. OSU, don't do that.
Middle Tennessee State.
He goes there again. Table flipped. Right here on the TV, the whole thing. I'm flipping it.
What if he goes to Bama?
Bama, I'm still walking out. I'm just not gonna flip the table for Bama.
IUPUI.
That's the best answer.
Michigan Tech.
Michigan Tech.
Now you know what? He'll go play for Presbyterian.
Wow. Tennessee with the rest. Damn it, that's disrespectful. All right, let's do it.
I'm so proud of him. I'm happy that he's made his decision. The recruiting process was very exhausting for me, so I know it was for him. But we appreciate everybody who has poured into my baby.
Detroit Mercy.
He'll elaborate on that more, but everybody, when they say it takes a village, it literally takes a village. Like, sometimes when Jeremiah won't listen to me, he'll listen to the coach. He'll listen to Blackman. He'll listen to.
I believe this is his mother speaking right now.
So it literally takes a village, and I really appreciate everybody's support. This day is very special for Jeremiah.
He's going to Princeton.
Grambling.
So
he's going to Colorado.
Coach Mario talk, and then Coach Blackman.
He's going to Marshall.
I'm not going to say much, man, because this ain't about me. You guys know that.
That would be fun.
It's never about myself.
I think this is his high school coach. I'm looking to see if I see Bryce Underwood in there. I don't see him right now. But
so obviously Jeremiah is a perfect example, right? Perfect example of being selfless, right? Being selfless, right? He get on everybody behind. I try not to touch it, I know me, right? He get on everybody behind about what is expected of us, what is expected of our program, and what we do.
Trump University.
This is our program. Everybody matters in what we do, right? Right? So this is a great example, man. This is a great example of being selfless, right? Of being selfless, because I want all you guys, right, to be like Jeremiah, man. Not just Jeremiah, but I want you guys to have the same qualities when it comes to being successful, when it comes to identifying what I need to be and who I need to be as an individual to be better for the overall picture of what we do. A lot of people left, but we still here. Right? Yeah. And I always tell you guys, it's not on us, it's in us. It's not on us, it's in us. Perfect example of that, right? I'm not gonna sit up here and be a pastor or nothing like that, but man, I'm just so proud of you, man. I'm proud of all you guys.
Okay, bro.
But right now, this is his day.
Yes, it is his day. Let's get to it.
I'm proud of you, man.
Pass the mic.
All right, love you.
Some people just love the microphone, man.
Jeremiah, man, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations to all his family that's here. Thank you, Coach Will, Big Bro, Lee, Josh, and everyone.
That's so disrespectful.
My name is Coach Blackwell. I'm the president and co-founder of the Sound Mind, Sound Body Foundation. We've been around for about 19 years working with
Go Blue
all across America. And when you talk about what Sound Mind, Sound Body is and what we aim to exemplify within young men, Jeremiah Beasley is the perfect model of that. He's a young man that will, one, do whatever you say. And I'm always on him about something.
How many people gonna talk?
And he never ever, even though sometimes I know he gets tired, he's always respected. You can coach Jeremiah hard. That's something that a lot of young people don't have. Secondly, he loves football. A lot of people like offers, and Jeremiah loves getting offers too, so I'm not gonna sit here in front of him. But he loves the game. He watches film. He's always down to do football stuff. Football things. That's something that a lot of young men don't have. And I say that because of what I've been doing with Sound Mind, Sound Body. Third, he's a leader. On the field, Coach Buck is here, my partner here from Nashville. The first time we met Jeremiah at OT7, he said, man, he's the best leader.
Okay. All right, this is a bit ridiculous.
That's something that all young men should aspire to be, a leader.
Jackson State.
And last but not
yeah, man. Because why is everybody getting the microphone?
Pass the damn mic, man.
Give it to the kid. Let's go.
We already know where he's going. He's going to Louisiana Tech. Or he's going to Alabama A&M. That's one of
Alabama A&M. It's going to South Wales University.
The mighty Campbell Camels.
Westerville Tech Academy.
Nah, man, he's going to go to the Illinois Tech Institute.
All right, let's go. I think.
Oh my God!
Oh no, somebody else has the mic. Okay. Jesus Christ!
You could tell he's getting annoyed too. He's like, "Man, give me the fucking mic." That one
St.
dude.
Ignatius University State.
That one dude was like, "I ain't even gonna say too much." 5 minutes later.
Right. Mighty Duck U. Oh my God.
Disney University.
We sound like Key and Peele now. This is turned into an episode of Key and Peele. Slippery Rock University.
No, you know what? He's gonna mess with us all. He's gonna end up going. He's like, man, I'm committing to the XFL.
Grand Valley State. I'm joining the WWE. My stage name will be.
I'm going to the Arena Football League.
Right. Strayer University. That's disrespectful. Yo,
Okay.
this Ronnie Bravo came for all the smoke today. All right. Oh no, this dude still has a microphone. ICDC College.
Michigan Area Community College.
Damn it. All right, I think it's time. Let's do it.
Oh shit.
Good job. Good job, man. Way to go. The Rye Institute. I'm going back to high school. I'm gonna spend the next 3 years in high school again. All right.
All right, hold on. I got it. Let me pull it up.
He's committed. He just said it. He just said he went to Michigan. All
right.
Don't speak, Miss Peggy.
They're trying to give somebody else the mic.
No, you're lying. You're lying to me. No. They're going to let everybody at this school speak.
First off, thank you guys.
Nah, man. All right, mute it again. Mute it again. Let's go back. Let's go back to our episode of Key. Madman University. I'm upset. I really am upset now. Nah, I'm mad. I'm gonna tell them why I'm mad. They keep giving the microphone to people that aren't Jeremiah Beasley.
Bruh.
Let's go. What the WTF you? That's where I am right now. I just signed my letter of intent to WTF.
Oh man, he's gonna go to the Michigan medical school.
Just school. Just committed to Oh Lord! All right, another mic pass. Let's see where.
Oh no!
See where this one makes it to.
Oh, it's
all right. Let's do it.
Yes,
it's him. No, she's like, hold on. Somebody else might want to say something. All right, let's do it.
Okay, what the hell is going on now?
Oh Lord! Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oral Roberts. That's where that. Never mind. I'm not going.
No, man, he's gonna go to Ball State, the best team in the state of Indiana.
Michael Jackson.
Wait.
Issue for the Jackson 5 today,
What is happening?
What the hell? Is somebody roasting the cameraman?
It sounds like it, man. Somebody called him a Michael Jackson looking.
He called him a cornball looking.
This might be more entertaining than any commitment in the history of commitment.
Bro,
Who's got it better than us? Nobody. That's who.
Why is he roasting the? Oh my God,
Jackson.
Oh man.
Pass the mic state. All right. This is it. We're ready.
Maybe. We might be ready.
She really is sending me these numbers like this. No, like, just take the microphone, say what you need to say. NSU, not Norfolk State.
Dude, what the hell is taking so? We got the guy roasting the cameraman. We got everybody in the high school talking. And now everybody's on their phone.
This is this is this is ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
This dude acting like he's Bryce Underwood.
He is taking the time reserved for Bryce Underwood right now. Bryce Underwood gets this much time, man.
Well, shit, if he gets this much time, I think Bryce Underwood might get a whole 2 hours.
Louisiana Bayou Tech University Community College.
Nah, man, the Brian Kelly College of Recruiting.
Because ESPN would not have this. We got commercials to get to. You know what would be funny if they was watching us talk about them?
What if that's them? Like he's just sitting there like watching us on YouTube.
Nah, he watching his account waiting for the check to clear. He's like, all right, now we can do it.
Purdue Global. Commercial bank. What? Tunnel Tyrant University.
Jesus.
Mama said little brother in the understate is the devil.
Mama said.
Well,
he texted right now.
The lunch lady wants to speak.
State.
West Texas State, because we delivered the bag of cash.
Bryce Underwood will commit before he does. Nice.
State Farm U.
Nah, for real. Because now I feel like they are watching us and they're like, yeah, we're not going there. We're not going there. The teacher's pet has some words.
Yo, I said he was watching us.
They waiting for the collection plate to get back around. Yo.
Now you know what happened? His third uncle out of the family called and said, "Man, I want to speak."
No, seriously. Get his kid the microphone.
He has it. I think he's just sitting there.
Can we zoom in? I want to. No, somebody else just had a mic. All right, here we go. The check cleared.
Maybe.
We're good. Big Group said Bob Marley. You got to smoke. At this point, I want to smoke.
Dude, what the hell?
Middle Tennessee Technical State College, Chattanooga.
Nah, man, he's going to go to the College of Scientology in St. Louis. Okay, this is getting outrage.
Nah. We've reached ridiculous levels now. Like this is
okay. Wait.
I feel like I'm about to flip the table because he's going to think the wrong.
Now, how funny would it be if he committed to not Michigan and he wasted all your time?
No, seriously. If the choice is not Michigan at this point, we are invested. Members of the Michigan community are here. We are waiting for this. If it's not Michigan, tables will be flipped. Lives will be abruptly ended. Not lives.
Hey, you know what, Phil? I think I want the mic.
Yo. Every college retracted their offers because it's taking too long. You know what? Just give us our shit back.
Oh my god! I feel like he's purposely like teasing us because he picks up the mic, puts it up to his mouth, like he's gonna say something.
Right.
Holds it there for a good 30 seconds and then puts it back down.
Nah, man, this is ridiculous.
He's really waiting for that NIL money to cash, huh?
Hey, it's 7:20. It's 20 minutes after his commitment time.
Could you imagine if you were there in person?
What school does the guy next to him go to? Because he looked like a football player. Is this his brother, the one that goes to Michigan State?
The one that was roasting the cameraman?
Waiting to exhale state.
The fact that he was roasting the cameraman and the guy that there's a cameraman that covers Michigan sports, I'm starting to think he ain't going to Michigan.
He is going to don't drink your juice in the hood.
Trying to get his homework email in on time.
Yo, no, seriously.
Bro's playing Minesweeper.
Seriously. What's happening?
We making out of college with this one. Bro, Go Blue said he's finishing his solitaire game. Is he actually talking now?
All right, let's do it.
Oh, there we go.
Let's do it.
That's much we forgotten through this whole process since I was in fifth grade. To all my coaches, Coach Marshall, Coach Martin, Coach Keys, Coach Rio, Coach Trey, Coach Dorn, Coach Knight, Coach Kruger, and the rest of the Southfield Falcons and Dalefield coaching staff that developed me to the player I am today. A special thanks to Coach Gary Carter for all his advice through the years, to all my trainers, Hudson and others who have poured into me, and Dr. Mazoros, who has helped me heal or recover from serious injury. To track life family, especially coaches like Coach KG, Coach D. Hall, and Karen Hall. To all my teammates over the years who put me in a position to win, when they every step of the way, good or bad practice, good practice. I want to thank you all. To my family, Man, Josh, JJ, Malik, my mom, my dad, aunties, uncles. I love y'all. Appreciate all the love that y'all showed me. To all the schools, that recruited me since I was young, my first office, 7th grade. So I appreciate all the love in every school that recruited me. Without further ado, I'll be committed to the University of Michigan.
Let's go! Let's go. That's what we came here for. The University of Michigan. You're muted. You're muted, by the way, Ryan.
We gotta play it one more time for the fan.
I gotta play it one more. Yeah, one more time. I brought Rick with me.
I'm the best there is. Woo! 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 Woo!
Rick's a legend. And Jeremiah Beasley,
the real question is,
linebacker.
The real question, real quick, is how long is it going to take for him to sign his letter of intent? He might not have it in on time, man. He might not have it in on time before the deadline.
Yo. Shout out to Jeremiah Beasley. Shout out to all his coaches and every member of his family, because everybody spoke today.
Hey, don't forget the lunch lady.
Right. Of course. Yeah. Kid better be an All-American by his junior year after all that. Hey, man. I feel like I definitely aged. And I was prepared to flip this table because that delay seemed like, the check cleared. Miami had sent in a last-second check, and he was going to flip, and I was going to flip this damn table. All right, but anyway, man, thank you to everyone who watched the live today. We saw it live here. Jeremiah Beasley will be a Wolverine for the foreseeable future. I will have a video up tonight or tomorrow. Be sure to check that out. Check out my guy Ryan over at Week 0.
Check out the future Heisman Trophy winner at Michigan. The highlight tape that's on Week 0 Productions, JJ McCarthy video. Please check that out.
Absolutely. Are you going to be live tonight, Ryan?
I'm doing my Notre Dame live here in about 30 minutes or so, because that went on for so long. So
man, That was pretty ridiculous. I am going to take a nap because
I wish
I'm not
I
gonna
could,
take a
man.
nap. I'm going to bed.
I got like 15 minutes to set up a StreamYard, you do a show, and talk about how depressing Notre Dame recruiting is right now.
Me and Rick smoke Bob Marley. Groove is definitely smoking tonight.
Wait,
anyway,
wait, hold on. Ken said, does he have any eligibility left?
Right. All right, man. I'm out of here. Until next time, stay angry, my friends. I'm upset.